Why are so many homes being pulled off the market? Why are we seeing for sale signs disappearing without a sold sign going up first? Well, stick around to hear my answer. Have you noticed more for sale signs disappearing without a sold sign replacing them? Well, you're not alone. This December alone, 1 in 10 homes for sale was pulled off the market without selling. That's a 64% increase from the same time the year before. Typically, fewer homes sell in the winter, but last year's spike was far beyond the usual seasonal trends we see. With mortgage rates back around 7%, a lot of buyers have decided to wait on the sidelines, leading to the lowest level of home sales in nearly 30 years. Meanwhile, many sellers aren't willing to accept lower offers, and we're taking their homes off the market instead of lowering the price. So a lot of people were wondering, is this a sign of a weakening housing market? Well, here's my take on what I think is really happening in the market and how it affects your next move. So number one trend we saw was that what we call the lock-in effect, it's slowly beginning to fade. For years, homeowners with super low interest rates at like 3% have stayed put, unwilling to trade in that rate for higher rates. But that's starting to change, and life events like new jobs, growing families, and financial shifts are pushing more sellers into the market, even if it means taking a small price cut and maybe a higher interest rate on their next home. In fact, in one recent survey, 78% of sellers said life events, not market conditions, were their primary reason for moving. So if you're a seller, pricing your home correctly is more important than ever. And if you're a buyer, you may see more price reductions as motivated sellers adjust their expectations this spring. Number two, there's more inventory out there, but there's also fewer buyers out there. The number of homes for sale has jumped about 16%, but many buyers are still hesitant with mortgage rates around 7%. Homeownership still feels less affordable for many first-time home buyers. In January, approximately 23% of homes for sale saw a price reduction, a record for this time of year. So if you're selling, be prepared to price competitively or offer other incentives. And if you're buying, you may see more negotiating power this spring, especially on homes that have been sitting on the market for a while. And my last point, a hidden wave of what we call shadow inventory may be on its way. Many sellers who pulled their homes off the market plan to relist in the spring when demand is typically high, and that means we may see a bunch of new listings all at once, increasing competition and possibly putting some downward pressure on prices. If demand doesn't pick up fast enough, sellers may have to adjust their prices to attract more buyers. So if you're a seller, consider listing your home before spring competition heats up. And if you're a buyer, patience could pay off, as more listings might mean more choices for you and possibly some better deals. So what's your next move? If you're thinking about buying or selling, timing and strategy are more important than ever in 2025. Let's talk about your options. Shoot me an email or give me a call. And as always, thanks for tuning in and stay in touch.